If you enjoy watching Common Ground online, please consider making a tax-deductible donation at lptv.org. Lakeland Public Television presents Common Ground, brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Welcome to Common Ground. I'm your host, Scott Knudsen. On this episode, Tom Page of Cohasset prepares paintings of artists and musicians for a 2014 multimedia event in Grand Rapids, Peasants with Torches. Music by Sam Miltich and the Clearwater Hot Club.
Hi, my name is Tom Page, and I'm an artist in the Cohasset area of northern Minnesota. I sculpt and I also paint with oil paints. Last October, we started what we hope to become an annual event called Peasants with Torches. It was the coming together of about a dozen musicians and visual artists and writers, and we presented what we do to a paid general public and had a wonderful 3-hour event.
I thought the event was amazing. We came about 60 miles to see it, and the mixed media component of it, the painting and the music and the camaraderie, I thought that was, on a blustery cold night, it was just awesome.
In the beginning of this idea, it seemed to me that it was important for artists to communicate better, to collaborate more, to come together to present a stronger cultural presence.
Yeah, thank you.
I contacted Pat Downing, Sam Miltich, the major musical components, and they were all in, all willing to be part of this. We extended it from there to Bill Tucker, a local writer. We brought our talents to the general public, and we believe it was a great evening and was well received by everybody. Had lots of positive comments post-performance.
I've been looking forward to this event for about 2 weeks. I heard about it when I was at the VFW listening to Sam's band one night. And I was thinking, Peasants with Torches, what is that going to be about? And I started imagining my great Halloween costume I was going to wear here. But it was a little too cold tonight to wear that, so I just showed up, not really knowing what to expect. But I knew it would be art and music, which is just what Grand Rapids needs, and it was fabulous. It was better than I even imagined it to be.
My part of the event was to present about 60 or 70 oil paintings, and many of the oil paintings were of the performers at Peasants with Torches. So I had many paintings of all the musicians and of the writer, and some other paintings that represent a cultural reflection of the area. Put this over Mike's head, couple pictures, maybe slide it under here, try and get some shadows on the wall for a dramatic effect. For Peasants with Torches, I had each one of the bands come out and practice, rehearse in my studio. And I would do a photo shoot of the musicians playing their instruments. They made terrific subject matter for paintings. When the concept of Peasants with Torches originated, I took it to my friends. And my friends who know me well thought that I was going to a dark place by even using the term peasants with torches. It took them someplace where they thought we shouldn't go. And I told them, no, just stay with me, have some faith in this, because it's simply about artists taking their message to the village. And I think that's exactly what we did. The theme was loose, there was a tremendous amount of artistic freedom. Everybody was allowed to do what they wanted to do. They were just requested to bring their own voice, their own message to the village square, so to speak. And I think that was part of the success of the event. Was we did it successfully, and we did it collaboratively. It was a nice show of strength of culture in northern Minnesota.
Mixture of the people in the community, not only that, but get this kind of multimedia experience to get different groups of people and listen to the music together and look at the art together and have some good conversation. I think it's something that's really missing in our part of the country. I think it's extremely rare, and I hope it can continue.
My hopes going into this event were simply to succeed, and success did not have a definition. Every artist just brought the best they had, and it was our hope that the community would respond to that. And Grand Rapids showed itself to be very receptive to culture and the arts. So based on all that, I think it's a huge success. As we move forward into year 2 of Peasants with Torches, success may be defined in another way that's yet to be determined. The artists will show up, not be afraid of failure, present what they do in a new, innovative way, spark intellectual curiosity, engage the community, and show that the arts are truly part of the fabric of the community. Bravo. I'd clap, but
That's amazing.
Scott came out to my studio to film a demonstration of how I paint. Tilt your head back a little bit there, a little forward, and just to my elbow side a little bit, other side. There you go. So I took the opportunity of taking a photograph of Scott, and then I set about doing a quick painting, sketch, demo. Okay. Great subject matter. I put it on my monitor so that I could enlarge it, see it better. Okay, so where are you? I bet you're on this one. There he is. We gave him a bit of a Frankenstein aura to him, put him in theme of the title of the event. You look like Victor Frankenstein, the
doctor?
The doctor. And it was on a larger canvas, nice warm colors. Most artists work in their studio of one kind or another, and it's fairly rare that they blend into a multidisciplinary performance. In this case, we took the musicians, the artists, and the writers, and we put them together.
You can definitely have some input here, Scott.
I trust your judgment.
Oh, you do you?
Yes. And I would say paint with justice rather than mercy.
Okay. Okay, and I'm ready to go to the canvas. Painting, because it's a two-dimensional surface, you have a height and a width, is different from most sculpture where you have a height, a width, and a depth. In painting, you're probably working much more with an illusion. Sculpture, you can walk around, you can experience it from all different sides. Paintings, you can't, you just experience it from the front. It's a little trickery going on here. Sculpture is also different in the respect that you commit to something. Painting's much different. The painting that you start out with will undoubtedly look completely different than the painting you end up with.
I was amazed that Tom had done all this artwork since March. I mean, what a prolific artist. I was very impressed by that. I've known Steve Downing from KAXE, KBXE for many years and never knew that he and his brothers played together. So that was a real treat. And of course, just seeing Sam Miltich and the people he brings to bear on this area. I mean, what an amazing event.
Peasants with Torches had a minimal amount of advertising. Most of it was done by word of mouth. Peasants with Torches, we build it in the byline as, "Are you curious?" We went into this having a very loose definition of what we wanted to do, but a wide acceptance of however it happened to turn out. So there was a lot of serendipity in the event. When we presented it to the community, there was enough curiosity for them to come out and fill the room. That was fun. That was fun. From the applause, from the comments, I know everybody enjoyed it. We linked it with Halloween, which was only 2 days later. Some of the people came in the spirit of Halloween, some people didn't. We gave this a chance to find its own level of participation, and I think that will continue into year 2. People will come with the spirit or just come to be entertained. Nonetheless, they will have a good time. I've been working on this painting for a little while now, and I think this is a good time to walk away from it. I have the basic planes, I'm getting the tonalities down, getting the values. What I'll do is I'll walk away, maybe even until tomorrow. I'll come back and I'll look at the painting and I'll say, okay, let's make some adjustments here. Too cool there, need a little more shadow there, like a little more contrast there. Start to work on the background, tie it all together, and hopefully every time you come back to it, you can make an adjustment that makes it better than it was the time before. If you start to regress, if it starts to go worse than it was before, then you know it's time to stop. Let me try that one more time. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, Matthew?
Tell me
Couple more. Okay, now I'm going to ask you this. Okay. Well, look at this guy. He's done this before. He knows what he's doing.
That's a torch, all right.
So if you feel brave enough, and of course keep it away from you, how about a little acting like, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys, you're the best. Let me get over here. Let me get over here. There you go. Got to get Mike in the deal. Peasants with Torches was held at the Timberlake Lodge in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. It's an incredible facility for our town. They seat about 250 people, and we maxed out the room. The event started with a gallery viewing, then the musical performances, and Bill Tucker did a reading of some of his original writings. Going forward, what I'd like to see happen is that this become an annual event in not just Grand Rapids, but I would like to see Grand Rapids as a model community where the arts band together with the support of the community to improve the cultural experience. And I don't see why that would not be applicable to any small community, any large community in the United States. We're lucky in Minnesota that we have the Minnesota Legacy Fund that helps the arts survive. Now I think it's up to the artists to get together and show that they have value to culture and community. And if it became a national model, all the better. I'd like to see other cities replicate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching. Join us again next week on Common Ground. If you have an idea for a Common Ground piece that pertains to North Central Minnesota, email us at legacy@lptv.org or call us at 218-333-3014. To view any episode of Common Ground online, visit us at lptv.org. To order episodes or segments of Common Ground, call 218-333-3020. Common Ground is brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people November 4th, 2008. If you enjoyed this episode of Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground, consider making a contribution at lptv.org.